Taurus, welcome to your weekly Sidereal Astrology forecast. This is for September 19th to the 25th of 2016. I'm Athen, and this is for Sidereal Astrology. If you are new to the channel, be sure to check out the link down below because the signs are different. All right, so Taurus, this week we've got a sort of lifting of what could have been a confusing or nebulous time with Saturn squaring up to Neptune. That energy is starting to lift up. Now, it's still a very powerful month. We're going to be in the third quarter phase of this solar eclipse cycle, so it's still a great time to challenge yourselves, particularly this week. And the area of challenge for you has been on developing your roots, your health, your home, your location, your family, these types of foundations in life, which is going to be moving forward for you this week because Mercury is going direct in that fourth house. Maybe some things you've learned or reconsidered over the past few weeks regarding this is starting to move forward, and you can certainly start to implement perhaps some of those things. So all in all, the aspects are actually very good this week. We've got Mars sextiling up to your ruler Venus right at the beginning on Monday here, maybe giving you a bit of drive, independence. It's just an opportunity for this, but it could be supportive. And maybe it's some motivation here with relationships. Mars has been transiting your 7th house. So could be good for that. It's also good for self-expression with Venus in harmonious aspect there. It's been a great time for you to learn more about that, see opportunities. This could be with the things you create. Could be with, for some of you, spending time with your children, romance, tapping into your hobbies, interests, creative side. All of this has been an excellent area with both Jupiter and Venus transiting this 5th, and you could find that there is some supportive energy perhaps to do some of that here on Monday. Now, as we go into the middle part, that's when Mercury slows down. So there is this sort of shift, and the shift will be first of all, a good time to pause and kind of reflect on what you may have learned these past few weeks regarding your roots, and just holding off on for a second on anything major there. But as you go into next week, certainly this forward-moving energy of now implementing some of this stuff you may have learned about these roots. And all in all, again, this is the area that is moving forward for you for the next year, roughly, with the North Node here, helping you establish your roots and foundations. So a very important part of the chart, and this week things could certainly be moving forward. Maybe you've got some power to make some change, feeling like you can actually create some positive change there, because with these trines up to Pluto, as you can see, Mercury's slowing down, and in that station we'll be trining up to Pluto, both in the ingress and egress. So there's a lot of intensity here where we could all be willing to a degree to make change. So use that positive energy. A lot of it has been from what you've been stripping away, all of these old fears and inhibitions and attachments and things with Pluto in the 8th house, helping you come into this greater sense of freedom here. So with that willingness to change, I think it's great for everything 4th house. Now, as we go into the weekend, we are going to have Mars shifting into your 8th, and this is actually a comfortable place for Mars to be in. He's naturally associated with the 8th in his fiery sign of compatible sign here, Aquarius. So anyways, you could be maybe wanting to get deep in your life, really ask yourself what really matters, form deeper connections, maybe this openness, intimacy, all these things could be really motivating you for about the next month and a half. So good drive there. You'll probably notice that shift, particularly going into next week, but certainly the shift of intention of really getting down to the bottom of things. It's really good for research, really good, again, for intimacy and relationships, learning more about interdependency, sharing with others, both on a material and emotional level. All right, and then as we go into really next week, but a bit here on Sunday, the sun will be very close to Jupiter, giving us, again, this expansive view about here your self-expression. So again, whatever it might be here, creativity, fun, playfulness, hobbies, should be some opportunities there, something you're learning about, those things you enjoy in life, and those things could be perhaps creating some opportunity to cultivate them. Jupiter's getting activated there, but that's been the overall theme, and I think maybe more so next week, but certainly this expansive self-expression. All right, so Taurus, that's the week in a nutshell. Essentially what we've got here is we've got Mercury going direct. There's this shift with some understanding here, some implementation about your home, your family, your location, your health. Fundamentally, this is our connection to our bodies. So it's an excellent time, I think, for all of us here, Taurans, to get this establishment to our health and our foundations. And there's a lot to learn about that. So it's still great to implement that, especially on a daily level through learning. All right, and then that shift into the 8th house, perhaps this deeper connection there, and a lot of powerful change from the 8th of all this stripping away that's been happening to, again, make this positive change with your foundations. All right, Taurus, so have a great week. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week.